Sushan. Oh. Takeshi Inoue fighting like
the reigning, defending, undefeated Jaime Munguia. Here is the challenger from Tokyo, Japan, Takeshi Inoue.
Okay, gentlemen, we've already gone over the rules in the dressing room. I want you to obey my commands at all times. Most importantly, protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, touch gloves. Let's go to work.
staying active.
Response. Ring, but you see the muscular frame going up against a much bigger guy. I'll say this though, at least he has Munguia backing up a little. Oh, wild.
Be reckless, be dirty. He's not getting...
That is his signature move. Inoue, physical.
I told her she was going to frustrate him. Stay inside, put pressure on him. That's exactly what his back foot right now.
Yeah, Inoue knows he's got to be in close to make things happen. He's not going to be, and looks to be the quicker man. Big right hand to open things up.
That's exactly what he's doing.
I tell you, flailing right hands. He did get in after the jab, but he's making things difficult. But
he needs it's making the fight, making the ugly.
So much stronger, has such a body attack that he will just break guys down. How long can he keep it up? We don't know. You see him there, a little pot shot to the body. Munguia is very...
Munguia usually power boxes, but right now he's moving, he's boxing. He knows that Inoue's coming to...
Inoue, who's
backing up.
Jaime Munguia, a rising star from Mexico, stepped into the ring against Japan's Takeshi Inoue in a highly anticipated boxing match. Both fighters had a lot to prove in this contest, with Munguia looking to continue his undefeated streak and Inoue eager to showcase his skills on the global stage. The atmosphere was electric as fans from around the world eagerly awaited this showdown between two top-tier fighters. Munguia, known for his aggressive style and heavy hands, came into the fight as the favorite. His impressive knockout record and fast-paced approach in the ring had made him one of the most exciting young prospects in boxing. Inoue, on the other hand, had built a reputation as a durable and skilled fighter, having only suffered one loss in his career. He was known for his strong defense and ability to withstand pressure, making him a tough opponent for anyone. From the opening bell, Munguia wasted no time establishing his dominance. His powerful jabs and heavy hooks...
Munguia is normally the bull. Smiles now, liking the combat. He has really made a tremendous career in the last 2 years. 5 fights.
He has the jab.
Has to get out of these early, ugly rounds. Look at that or hit a fighter's elbow, you're bound to get cut.
You see that combination, that uppercut, right up.
National champion, was too young for the Olympics, so he turned pro at 16.
Hand to the liver, and Inoue just missed the overhand right.
That's a good round from Munguia. Interesting fight so far. Jaime Munguia, the cut, you see it right there. Right on Ryan Kenny with Sugar Ray Leonard and Sergio in favor of Munguia in round 3. And normally Munguia is extremely
big.
And also, the fact that we have kind of a weight problem.
And landed those good right hands that had to get the attention of Munguia. By the way, I'm a little stunned to hear everything's great clinched by Munguia. He actually should probably do that more. 6 down and lands the hook.
Those shots and that movement will weigh you down. Those movement shots.
It's a good body shot. He has that capability. Big uppercut.
That's a big uppercut. And Munguia has a good left hook to the body.
Back comes Inoue. He beat Liam Smith by a convincing margin. Shorter man. And then a hook to the head. Now he's breaking his man down. Oh, it gets backed up.
Inoue hates this. Like Munguia is against the ropes. He's still in these shots. They may not be landing.
To the head. Punctuates the combination. Misses with the uppercut.
Trying to make it ugly. And you could be off.
Out with one shot, and any one of these could do it.
Inoue landed upstairs. Munguia landed a dangerous punch and throw. An uppercut be effective fight.
See a wide discrepancy there in the punches. Yep. Right. I don't know. Overhand right and another thudding right. So Inoue now here at Sergio. I was a little blocked.
Kept Inoue on the back foot, with the Mexican fighter landing clean shots from the start. Inoue, however, showed his resilience and refused to back down, absorbing the pressure and trying to land counters when he saw an opening. Munguia's speed and precision were evident, but Inoue's defensive skills and composure allowed him to stay competitive throughout the early rounds. As the fight progressed, Munguia continued to press forward, showing no signs of slowing down. His relentless aggression was starting to wear on Inoue, who was struggling to keep up with the pace. However, Inoue's experience and defensive technique allowed him to weather the storm, staying tough and working hard to keep the fight from slipping away. He used his jab to try and create distance, but Munguia's power punches kept pushing him back. The middle round saw both fighters exchanging heavy blows. Munguia was landing combinations to Inoue's head and body, while Inoue...
all day long.
It's a nice solid left hook, short and off balance.
One thing I'm noticing, guys, is Munguia's breathing with his mouth open, which is very dangerous.
His chin. I mean, he's been hit by some incredible shots.
And again by
Oh, body.
He just loves throwing it away. Looks a little more like a standing target. Right hand landed by Inoue, but you see in round 5 the power punches go wide.
So that peekaboo defense that I do not like seeing fighters use, but Inoue's being effective nonetheless.
Come on, when you get in there, it's going to be a different story. Throwing it, hook to the head. That landed. Inoue tries to battle back. Doesn't seem smart.
Inoue's been looping his shots really well. I don't like to see that.
Yeah, a home run shot.
Clean, effective punching.
He has landed those. There's another hook that lands. He sunk that in widely in favor of Jaime Munguia.
With his mouth open. He's not going to land a clean shot. Look at that big
Look at that shot.
by Inoue. Because everything Takeshi.
Look at
Inoue
Another right hand.
Look at Munguia's mouth. He's breathing with his mouth open. Great body shot there.
Does this reflect how the fight's going to be scored, guys? Look at the punches landed. So wide.
Wanting to disrespect Munguia.
Tries a looping right hand. That missed.
Into the body, as closer to the body, to the head.
I don't want to see Munguia doing that. He threw an uppercut earlier in the night. We saw a monster in Sushan.
Oh!
Takeshi Inoue fighting like a monster tonight.
Big exchange at the bell.
You're going to be a champion. That's what you came here for.
WBO belt at 154 pounds. He's only 22 years old. Get highly regarded.
Look at, he just has an unbelievable chin.
Great trained Oscar De La Hoya eats another right hand and another right hand.
He fought off Inoue, and he did it effectively, but Inoue took the fight to Munguia.
Wide range on the decision.
His legs are sapping his strength, their power, but either way, you can't take anything away from Inoue.
They are sensing some success. The difference what it exactly like.
Managed to counter with a few sharp right hands of his own. Despite the exchanges, Munguia's strength and work rate continued to shine through. Inoue's chin was being tested more and more as the rounds went on, and it became clear that he was going to need something special to change the tide of the fight. In the later rounds, Munguia's conditioning and relentless work rate began to take over. Inoue, while still dangerous, seemed to lose a step as the fight wore on. Munguia was able to land a series of uppercuts and hooks that visibly affected Inoue, who was now forced to fight off the ropes. The Mexican fighter was in full control, showcasing his power and ability to dictate the tempo of the bout. By the time the final bell rang, there was no doubt who had won this contest. Munguia had controlled the fight from start to finish, landing the more significant shots and showing superior conditioning. Inoue, though valiant in his efforts, simply could not match...
Hook to the head, flush. Good hook there by Inoue. Boy, that was an action-packed round. Inoue with a lot of pressure there. And that says a lot about his fortitude.
Here's the replay. Inoue doing what he does best with the overhand right, staying close to his man.
When you get hit with those hooks, he's going to have to take a knee. But he is not thinking that. And his corner is telling him, hey, man, you're going to be a world.
No retreat, no surrender by either man, especially Inoue.
Through this Toyota Center in Houston, Jaime Munguia has his fans, but so does Takeshi Inoue's arms, and snap and hit him hard. And he has been able to do that.
I hope this will be a victory for him.
Munguia with a beautiful hook.
Inoue wants to become champ. He's fighting like he wants to take it away from him. Who would have thought Takeshi Inoue was going to go into the championship rounds, but here we are.
We've seen an outstanding effort from their man. Right hand from Munguia.
Inoue early or middle of the fight. Takeshi Inoue has been backing up the champion.
Whoa.
Right hand to the
Look
head.
here. Look here.
Oh, did he go down? Inoue stays on his feet. He almost took a knee. But he stays up.
There's no knocking this man down. Oh, incredible.
Unbelievable.
That's a good point, BK. He wasn't smothering. Munguia wasn't.
That's a great point, Sergio, because in this fight, he has not been able to be the bullet. Normally, he's the bullet.
Away from the champ.
Hard right hand from Munguia.
And the way he delivered, look at that shot there to the midsection.
Get inside. But there were moments in that 10th round where I thought his right hand might take Munguia
Munguia's
out.
firepower and pace. The decision was unanimous in favor of Munguia, and his victory solidified his place as one of the top contenders in the division. This fight was a testament to Munguia's skill, heart, and determination. His ability to maintain a high pace and land powerful punches throughout the entire fight left no questions about his potential. Inoue, despite the loss, proved that he is a tough competitor with plenty of heart, and his performance will likely keep him in the mix for future big fights. With this victory, Jaime Munguia continues to build his reputation as a future world champion. He now has his sights set on the biggest names in the division, with fans eagerly awaiting his next move. The fight against Takeshi Inoue was another step in his rise through the boxing ranks, and it's clear that he's only getting better. This victory is just the beginning of what could be a long and successful career for the Mexican boxer.
I thought Zushan was...
Can't wait for this fight to be over, I'm telling you.
This has been a tremendous battle.
Yes, it has. Munguia may be ahead in
back away, but you can't. Houston better fight. Much more seasoned fight because they say this.
Look at this, standing ovation.
Jaime Munguia had to dig deep to keep this man off him. And Takeshi Inoue, can he land anything? Does he have the energy? Certainly deserving.
12th round combination.
Hooked by Munguia.
You gotta give it to him.
Good body shot
forward here. Knowing if he can get inside.
Great. I'm telling you, the crowd is loving this. They're on their feet. Takeshi.
Final minute. He's going to end this fight growing, and then a body shot that would put a lot of guys down.
That's a great point, Ray, because Jaime Munguia is used to pulverizing his opponents, and right now
He's thinking. He's really thinking the pressure.
it's been dangerous. He's been throwing it all fight. And determined, and you're going to see a picture of Takeshi Inoue, I tell you.
Determination.
Takeshi Inoue closed the gap and has earned a tremendous amount of respect.
What a fight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. All for your winner by unanimous decision.